Hello YouTube, back with another video. This is week 4, day 1 of our volume day. So starting off with this session, going finish off the intensity day. I've had 1 day break to rest off. Still didn't feel great, but you know, I'm still just trying to push through it as best as I can. So 85 kilos with 5x5, not too bad, but I did decide to train faster just because I thought, but why not just try and get out of bed and try and move some weights. And personal experience before shows me that it doesn't work out as great if I've not had anything to eat beforehand, just to fuel my workouts. But you know, this felt rough but manageable in some sense. So this is a second shot here. I'm really just trying to hone everything in that I've been coached. So you know, cueing the hips first as opposed to breaking the knees, and you know, just tightening up the upper back first of all as well. Got myself squatting at a nice different angle just to see how it looks from a depth perspective, and to be honest, I don't even see an issue with it now, although I thought there was an issue first. So I'll let you continue on with this, watching this. So onto bench. Now this is my first set with 65 kilos. I did feel pretty fatigued after all those squats, and this felt pretty heavy. Heavier than it actually looks, but actually from a perspective of looking back at it now, this is moving pretty smoothly. And I remember the last rep, a slight pause at the bottom. Here we go, there's a pause, and it moved perfectly. As I progressed through the sets, each one felt worse than the other, and even moving the bar moving slower. So here I decided my last set, so I put on some wraps, and you can kind of tell that the bar speed is significantly slower than on the first rep. But you know, I mean, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I made sure I had a spot there just for safety.
Yeah, come on. Okay. So I'm going to pause it. 3 more. Come on. 2 more.
Here, one of my favourite exercises, pendlay rows. 3 sets of 8, 55 kilos. And here, I'm just trying to row it up to my lower rib cage and upper stomach area, and just trying to focus on that contraction with the shoulder blades. So I'm really working on my upper back here and trying to grow that strength. And also, straight after this set, I superseted it with some leg raises, just to kind of get some extra hand work in and get some conditioning as well, just for the fun of it.
Right, note to self, training fasted ain't fun, and everything felt really slow today. I don't think I'll do this, do a volume session fasted again. Done, out.
This is day 2 of our light session here. I didn't feel too great personally, as the volume day seemed to fuck me up a little bit. I mean, everything was a little bit sore and rough, but you know, generally comparatively to normal, this wasn't too bad. You know, it wasn't intense. Today was just about practicing all the technique and just getting a little bit of extra volume in for things such as like the overhead press, pull-ups, just to balance everything out. And now military press, 35 kilos. So this was surprisingly a lot harder than I actually thought it would be for doing this for all the sets. But thankfully, I made it all. And Coach Dave, if you're watching, I didn't up the sets or change any of the reps or the weights around. So there you go. Now day 3, pushing the intensity. So here we have squats for 100 kilos, 3x3, and this surprisingly doesn't look like I'm hitting depth, but I think it's more so because the tutu's in the way. And the weight itself, whilst heavy for me, and it didn't feel great, you know, the speed is moving very nicely in these sets. to bench 70 kilos 3x3. Now this weight I hit for a max triple approximately 3 weeks ago, and whilst it actually felt quite easy moving it, psychologically it did feel tough, as this is probably an area that I'm not as comfortable with. And the same with the next set as well. We can see that it moves fairly well. It's just more on the concentric portion when I'm pushing off my chest. It feels a little bit rougher. To finish the session, we have deadlifts with 145 kilos. Now, I was thinking about ramping it up to 147, but this felt just about the right amount of difficulty. More so considering I've already gone heavy with 100 kilos already that day. So I think from this set and the next one, well, one of the issues I noticed was potentially my hand placement when I'm using the mixed grip. So something I need to note of is to be very careful. So I'm going to leave you to enjoy this, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.